Hi, and welcome to the Cozy Cottage, located right in the heart of the village of Williamsville in Western New York. My name is Nia, I'll be your Airbnb host, and the goal of this video, on this beautiful and windy day, is to virtually walk you through our home so that you can feel comfortable and welcome as soon as you arrive. This property actually has two separate listings. It's the front house, which is the Cozy Cottage, and we have a back carriage house, which is called the Village Flat. If you're interested in renting the entire property, it would hold about 11 people. But if you've booked the Cozy Cottage, it holds up to 7 people. And if you'd like to have more friends over, please just message me in advance. We ask just that registered guests are the ones that are staying overnight. But if you'd like to have people visiting, we welcome that. And we ask that no more than 15 people would be at the property at one time. Now, let's get started. This is a historic home. It was actually built in 1836. We renovated it and we tried to mix the old with the new. We call it boho chic with a little antique. And our absolute favorite part of this home, besides the location, which is, I think, one of the best in Western New York, you can walk to shops and restaurants and bars and get anywhere in under 20 minutes. But our favorite feature is the front porch. If you sit on the front porch, you'll enjoy it, I'm sure, as much as we do, of seeing people walk to music on Main, saying hi to neighbors, and really getting a feel of that city of good neighbors, which is Buffalo, New York. So I'm going to walk you through the front porch, so let's go. When you arrive, you'll enter coming up onto the front porch and enter the code on the front door. The front door code, it's an electronic smart deadbolt, and you'll enter your unique code, which will be sent to you the day of check-in. You'll enter the code, and then you will press the bottom symbol button of the lock. Once you do that, the door will automatically open and you can enter in. When you close the door behind you, just simply turn the deadbolt and you're all safe and secure. To leave the house, when you come out, all you have to do is press the bottom symbol button and that will automatically lock the door. You do not need to re-enter the code. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Now let's take a peek at our front porch. So here we are at my favorite personal feature, which is the front porch. I've spent many mornings with my coffee sitting out here. It's a beautiful sunny day, so everything is set out for you already. You'll notice the cushions on the chairs and the really comfortable cushions on the porch swing. Now if it's raining and you can't find the cushions, we do have this plastic container here, so just simply lift up the box and all the cushions should be stored safely away in there. Now, if you come to our house during the winter months, I'm sorry that you probably aren't going to be able to enjoy this beautiful front porch, but we do like to come out here and watch the snow fall. So let's head on inside and check out the rest. As soon as you come in, you'll notice this spacious mudroom that has plenty of room for your shoes, your coats, your bags, strollers, anything you need to store. We have lots of hooks, we have a cup for your keys, and also during the winter months, we have these 2 boot trays that you can put your winter boots on. You'll notice over here we have hooks for your coats, and if you forgot your reusable bags because you forgot you were in New York and plastic bags are considered vintage bags these days, we actually have a couple reusable bags in this box behind me and an outdoor picnic blanket that you're free to use. Now before you come into the house, we ask that you please remove your shoes, so I'm going to do that now and you can leave them in here. Now from the mudroom, we're going to enter the rest of the home. So here we are. Welcome to the Cozy Cottage. It's a 1,600 square foot, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Has a living room, an office area, a dining room, kitchen. We have a separate living space that we like to call the family room, where you can do work if you need to, or puzzles, or reading, or just have a quiet space. Now behind me, I'll start with this. This is actually a really cool piece. It's from the 1800s. So like I said, we tried to mix things from the old, the 1800s, the age of the house, with some new modern touches. This is also a record player, if that's your thing, and I actually have a collection of my own personal records. A lot of these came from my parents and grandparents, so if you like records, feel free to enjoy. We have 2 super cozy couches. We have some coasters for you to use for the coffee table. We have extra blankets. This is actually my guitar from when I was 8 years old, so I'm going to leave it here. And if you're musical, because you would think like, oh, she started at 8, she must be really good. No, I took lessons for 2 years and can't play the guitar. So if you're really good at the guitar, I hope you enjoy it. We also have a little ukulele and some miscellaneous buffalo decor. Over here on our bookshelves, you'll notice some children's books that our 3 kids have actually donated and shared. So if you have little ones, feel free to use those. There's some puzzles. We also have a trunk that opens. We just ask you to open it and close it with caution if you have little ones and their little fingers, but there's some more games in there. If you're looking for the remote for the TV or the fireplace, you can find them here. I'll show you this little remote, turns on the fireplace. If you want heat to actually come out, you can choose that button. And if you don't want the sound of the crackling, you can turn that off too. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the fireplace. We have a smart TV along with an Apple TV. On the smart TV, you'll notice we have complimentary YouTube TV, and that's how you can watch the local channels, the news, the sports, anything like that. Okay, so we keep our remotes here. In this area on this bookshelf, you'll notice we have some workout equipment if you want to get buff. We have some weights, we have some resistance bands, we have like a Thigh Master because we're keeping it old school, and some yoga mats and some cookbooks if you're feeling inspired, because you know what? These look so cute and I really didn't use them. So I hope maybe you can get inspired and make a good dish while you're here. So we're going to enter into the kitchen. In the kitchen, hopefully you'll find everything you need to cook and just feel right at home. We have toaster ovens, we have a blender that's located up there, we have a K-cup, but it also comes with a coffee pot if you want to make a pot of coffee. All of those things, teas and coffee, should be in the cabinet below. And we have pots and pans, we have spices, we have down here our dishes. So feel free to open up all the drawers. We have baking pans, we have casserole dishes, and we have over here a microwave, but we also have a pantry. So if you went to the grocery store and you're looking for a spot to store your treats and your goodies, this is a wonderful pantry that has pull-out drawers. And also up top, we have mixing bowls up there, and we also have storage containers if you want to put your leftovers in the fridge. Now, if you're not so tall, I apologize, but up at the top, we do have some more plates and things for you to use, but they're a little high up. We have some really cool pictures of buffalo. This is Brightsmith, which is in walking distance here in the village. It's one of our favorite spots, so make sure you go on a nice day and sit outside. And if you have a sweet tooth, you have to go to Sweet Jenny's. They have homemade ice cream and Buffalo's famous sponge candy. Now, off of the kitchen, you'll notice our full bathroom. This is the only full bath in the house, and we have towels, and we have shampoo, and we have soap for you, body wash. The towels are located on the shelf above the toilet. There should be extra toilet paper for you. There's Q-tips, there's some lotion, and then down below we have some extras and a hair dryer. And ladies, if you have makeup, we have these special washcloths that are for makeup. So we ask that you use these, and if you're looking for a place to put your used or dirty towels, we do have a laundry basket here. I will remind you at the end as part of the checkout to place all of your towels and your dirty sheets and linens just in those laundry baskets for us. That would really help. Okay, let's move on to the family area. Now, we had 3 little kiddos. This was our former homeschool room. We're actually a homeschool family. So maybe you're coming to stay with us and you homeschool yourself. So this would be a perfect spot to homeschool. Now, say you're here and you don't have kids. This would be a perfect spot to come and read your new book that you've been wanting to read on vacation. It's also a great spot to do Pictionary. Look, there's a whiteboard in here. We have dry erase markers. You could do Pictionary. You could do Hangman. We have puzzles. So feel free to pull this table out if you have 6 people wanting to get around. We have puzzles, we have Pictionary, Scrabble, Buffalo, we have Jenga. We even have some Legos that my son donated to you. Up here, we have a great collection of classic novels. Feel free to read them while you're here. We just ask that when you're done, make sure to put them back before you leave. In this cabinet, you'll notice arts and crafts. So if you have little ones and they like to create, I did leave some supplies and some coloring books for you. If you want to use the high chair, you can just take the high chair from here and place it in the kitchen if you need it during your stay. Now, if you need to get some work done while you're here on vacation, we totally get it. You'll notice here is one of actually 4 workstations, 4 desks that we have here in the Cozy Cottage. There's high-speed internet, but one of 4 spaces because we definitely got to get some work done, and I know you're trying to find a space. So let's head on in now to the dining room. We're here in the dining room, and you'll see one of the most unique features about the Cozy Cottage is the ceiling. This is where you can see the original wood from 1836. Now here is our eclectic and boho chic 6 chairs with our dining table. If you need some more stools, we have some extra stools in the corner, along with a Shark vac mop that we provide, and we'll have extra pads. So if you need to do some quick vacuuming, it does have a spray feature, so you can feel free to use that, and we'll have some extra pads if that one gets full. Feel free to use any of these decorative dishes that are on the wall. You can use those to entertain. We have some vases and things up ahead that you're more than welcome to use. Over here, you'll notice a closet. This is where we have some additional plates and platters and bowls. We also have some placemats that you can use. Now, if you have kids, we do have chalk, and that's located in the arts and crafts cabinet. And if your kids would like to draw on our chalkboard, feel free. Our kids love that. Here you'll see our bar cabinet. Inside we have some wine glasses, some cute little lowball glasses, and then down below we have space for you to add some of your own things in there. And we have some dinner conversation cards and a little game. Now behind me, you'll notice another workstation. So this is number 2 of 4, but it's a very long desk. 2 people can sit here, and we have actually this light that is not just a light, but it's also a wireless charger, so you can set your phone on top to charge. Now, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but in this white console, you'll notice the hard copy of our welcome guide. Everything is online, whether you booked on Vrbo or Airbnb, everything should be listed on there. But if you're a person who just needs a hard copy, here it is for you. You'll notice a little bit about the home, a little bit about me, Wi-Fi, you'll notice check-in, check-out, the rules, some of our local favorites, recommendations are in here of some of our favorite restaurants and bars and wineries. And then before you leave, here is a checklist of things to do if you forget. And then some thank you for staying with us. Here behind me too in this console, along with pens and scissors, it's a little journal. If you want to write us a little note and tell us things that you liked about your stay or some recommendations, feel free to do this, to leave it in our Buffalo journal. Now we have just a collection of miscellaneous books. Feel free to check them out if you want to read them. And the Wi-Fi network and password is also listed on our cork board. Okay, now let's check upstairs. Here we are in the upstairs where the 3 bedrooms are located along with the half bath. Let's start out in the primary suite, which is right here. Let's get cozy, come on in. You'll notice a king-size bed. I would say the mattress on this one is about a medium, if you're a person that needs to know that information. We have 2 very large dressers for your clothes, along with really huge closets. We have 2 sides that you can use. We also have, located in this closet, if you have a little one and you're looking for a pack and play, we actually have the pack and play located in here. Now feel free to pull it out and put it anywhere that you feel comfortable, but if you would like to leave it there and kind of have a separate space, you can do that. We also have a pack and play mattress cover that you can use, and then when you're done, we'll just wash it for the next person. We have a laundry basket, a hamper. We have, behind this door, another workspace. So we have another desk, and we try to supply it with some pens and notepads and a desk lamp. Now we have, in all 3 bedrooms, we have luggage rack. So you can put your suitcases on top. We ask that you please do not place your suitcases on top of the bed, just to try to keep them clean. And you'll notice in this closet, we have some extras. I do have a weighted blanket if it's chilly, if it's cold, or if you're somebody who likes to use a weighted blanket like me. I have one in the closet that you're feel free to use. We have some extras, sheets and towels, and then we have, located in this little basket catch-all, we have the remote for the TV. And just a cute little reminder, we think Buffalo, the most wonderful place in the world. So that's how we feel. I don't know about you, but that's just our opinion. So let's go to the next bedroom. Welcome to bedroom number 2. Here you'll notice a full-size bed with a mattress that's about a medium soft. We have a reading chair here for you. We have closet space with an iron and ironing board, which is located in this closet. Lots of hangers, and we have another desk for another work area if you need to get your stuff done. So we have 2 nightstands, and in all the bedrooms you'll notice these electronic clocks that you can actually put your charger into, and it also works as an alarm clock if you just need the good old-fashioned alarm clock. So let's head over to our last and final bedroom. Here we are in the 3rd bedroom, and here you'll find 3 twin beds. We have 2 twin day beds, and then in this one you'll see a twin trundle that can roll out if you need a 3rd bed. We have over here, we have space to hang up clothes if little ones want to hang up their clothes. We have a closet in here. If you're looking for the pillow for the trundle, the 2 pillows are located in this closet. We have another luggage rack, a mirror that's for our little friends, for our young friends over there if they want it, a little table with a chalkboard sign, and then we have a dresser. We have a wardrobe here, so you can use this as storage. And then we have this little nook if you want to store your books that you're reading at night. Again, here we are, we have the clock that you can use as a charger. And then one of the coolest features that many people don't know about is the hidden half bath. There's actually 2 ways to access. It's a Jack and Jill half bath. So one way to access it would be from this bedroom, and the other way would be from the primary bedroom. So here we are in one of the coziest little half baths that you've probably ever seen. We have a vanity, we have makeup cloths behind me, a little space to store your toothbrush and your toothpaste, and you can close it off and lock it from both sides. Okay, now let's head back downstairs. The final part of our tour inside our home is going to be the basement. In the basement you'll find the laundry, a pantry, and a playroom for the kids. So let's go check it out. To get to the basement, you'll enter through this little doorway here by the fridge. Now when you get down to the basement, just a reminder, this home was built in 1836, so it's a 200-year-old basement, and we tried the best we could to jazz it up. Behind me, you'll see a pantry where we have extra stuff if you're looking for trash bags and paper towels and things like that. Now you might be thinking, what is this random door with a lock? This was actually the old coal chute. This is how they would get the coal down to heat the house. It's not for that anymore, so we just use this for storage and it's just locked off, so don't be afraid. Over here you'll find a washer and dryer. We will supply you with laundry detergent to use. Now you'll notice we have a little play area for the kids. We have a little train table. My son has left his trains for you to use. We have a cute little swing. We have a little rock wall down here. It's perfect and cozy for little ones, not for really tall ladies, okay? You'll have some toys that our kids have donated. So if you have a little girl, one of the most exciting features down here would be the Barbie Dream House. We have 2 little girls, one's too old and one's a little too young, so we have let you borrow it so you can enjoy it while you're here. You'll also notice some more toys, and we have a TV. Feel free to turn the TV on. Google Chromecast that you can cast a show or movie from your phone. So feel free to bring a blanket down, use the beanbag, and get cozy while you're hanging out upstairs. That concludes the tour for the inside of the home. Now we're going to go and show you our backyard. Here we are at the back door, which also has an electronic keypad, which we will provide you the code for. And for this one, just enter the code and then make sure you turn the lock to lock it and turn the lock to unlock it to enter. Now, here we are in the backyard. Here we are in our charming and quaint village backyard. You'll notice a table and 6 chairs. The cushions are out right now because it's a nice day, but if you can't find them, there is a plastic bin that they're usually stored in. And if you're here and it's raining and you don't mind popping it in there for us, we'd really appreciate to keep them dry and nice. Over there, you'll also notice our barbecue. It is a propane barbecue, which you're welcome to use. And on this side of the yard, you'll notice a table for the kids, you'll notice a sandbox, and a cute little tree swing. Now, one thing I want to point out is that if you've rented the Cozy Cottage front house, we also have the back carriage house that is a separate Airbnb, so then this backyard space would be shared with those guests. But if you've rented the entire property, both the Cozy Cottage and the village flat, the whole property, then this space would be private and just for you and your guests. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is just the parking and the driveway. So I'm currently standing in the back of the driveway by the entrance to the carriage house, to the separate entrance, and this spot in the back of the driveway by the garage door would specifically be reserved for the car for someone staying in the village flat. Now, if you're staying in the Cozy Cottage, we're going to have a parking space reserved for you at the beginning of the driveway where your end of your car will be where the sidewalk is, so you'd be accessing the front door. If you need more than one car, parking for more than one car, feel free to let me know and reach out and we can try to arrange something. Now, there's also lots of street parking. It's very safe. Williamsville is actually one of the safest cities in America, and you can use the street parking. That's first come, first serve. Here are some of the house rules during your stay. We ask that there's no strong spices while you're cooking. There's absolutely no smoking allowed while you're inside the house. We ask that you take your shoes off. We ask that you do not have any large parties. It's not really the place for it here. It is a residential quiet neighborhood, so we have quiet hours from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. We ask that if you're having some friends over to visit, that you don't have more than 15 people at the house at a time. Larger groups, it doesn't really accommodate for really large sizes, a lot of people. Now, before you check out, we just have a few simple things that we ask that you could do just to make our checkout quick and easy and ready for the next people. We ask that you bring out any of your dirty towels and sheets from the bed. If you could put them in the laundry baskets that we provided and put them by the back door in the little family area room, that would be great. Any trash that you've accumulated, we ask that you take the trash and put it in the trash bin, or there's a recycling bin with the green lid. Those are located on the side of the garage, the carriage house garage. You can place your trash in there. Now, trash day is Wednesday, so we'll make sure the bins go out on Tuesday night. Now, if you accumulated any food and you put it in the fridge during your stay, we ask that you take out all the food out of the fridge that you've provided and take that with you. If you could turn the lights off and then make sure the doors are locked. And as you're leaving and about to drive away, if you could just shoot me a quick text or a message on Airbnb and just let me know that you're leaving, that would be wonderful. We hope you had a great stay, and if you really loved it, we hope you give us a great review and share it with your friends, and we'd love to host you again in the future. So, hope you enjoy your stay, and let's go Buffalo.